Hi everyone, welcome to a quick update from Blackwood. It's been about 3 weeks since I last posted anything. What's been happening is, well, hopefully you can see, it's been ballasting. I have spent the last 3 weeks painting the tracks, which I paint by hand, ballasting and then applying some more weathering to the track once that's complete. So as you will see, the ballasting has now been completed from the bridge that we are constructing over there all the way up to this bridge here. You'll also notice the line side cabinets have started to appear in this part here. We've also reinstated some of the cable trunking. You'll also notice on this bit here, you'll notice a very light coloured piece of wood because we are actually adding a very narrow 2 3/4 inch extension onto the side of the baseboard, and that's simply to allow the introduction of an extra track. Now you'll see from the track setter templates that we have here, you'll see the track's obviously going to come off this point, and in the original layout this here was a simple loop that went all the way around and came back on away over where the walling is sitting over in the far corner there, and off that loop there was a point which allowed access into this brewery complex that I constructed. Just to say that the buildings here have just simply been removed because I kept hitting them and I didn't want them to get damaged anymore, so that's why there's some gaps here. The buildings will just simply slot back in once this work has been completed. However, to get back to this section here, there's going to be a slight change. As you'll see, we have got a template down there, and that is a double slip, and then you'll see there's a 3-way point after that. What's actually going to happen this time is we will still have the passing loop, but within the passing loop there'll actually be another loop to allow locomotives to actually run round their trains without actually having to come back on to the mainline track down here. So I think that should add some operational interest, but in order to accommodate that, I've had to extend the baseboard out by about 2 3/4 inches. So I'm currently working on that. The only other thing that's been done is, as you will see down here, I've actually started to put the road markings on. Now these road markings are different from the ones which you can see over in front of the houses here. The ones in front of the houses were simply address labels, sticky back address labels, which were cut into very narrow strips, and then they were just cut into I think 2 or 3 millimeters in length for the individual white lines. Small blob of PVA, and then they were simply positioned onto the road surface. These white lines, you'll notice we've actually got giveaway white lines, giveaway triangles there. These have not been done in the same method. I was at the York Model Railway exhibition about 3 weeks ago, and I picked up these, which are by Roger Smith, and they are N gauge road markings. The road, or the pack number is Road 202, and they are water slide transfers. Now, I would say they are quite fidgety to use. They're easy enough to cut, they're easy enough to obviously slide off and slide on to the actual road surface. But what I did find was that if you are not careful, they are quite easily torn. And also when they are dry, if you could touch them, in some cases they were quite easily lifted off the road surface. So to get around that, what I actually have done is, once I had them positioned, I actually gave the road surface a quick spray of Artist's Matte Varnish, and that has sealed the road surface with the white lines on it, and as you can see, you can rub them and they will not come off. So that's really all that's been going on the layout for the last 3 weeks. There's been no progress down at this end here. That's exactly as it was 3 weeks ago. The bridge, as I say, all the only difference we've got in the bridge is we've got the white lines have been put in. All the effort has been around here in ballasting the track. I'll come down. Hopefully that will pick up. I do take my time with the ballasting of the track. I know a lot of people absolutely hate it. I find it actually quite therapeutic. And as you can see, I'm currently weathering the sides of the track. So hopefully that is well, if it focuses, hopefully that will pick it up. As I say, very time consuming, so that's really what I've been doing over the past 3 weeks. So give you another update hopefully sometime soon, but thanks for watching for just now. Cheers.